Good morning, everyone. It's so lovely to be with you again. Welcome to anyone that hasn't been with us live in the mornings before. It's wonderful to have you join us. This morning we'll be listening to another version of the Four-Petal Muladhara meditation. We'll clear our Vishuddhi by saying Allahu Akbar 16 times. And then we'll listen to part of Krishna as Virat Puja talk, which was given way back in 1999 in Kabbalah. But first, let's begin by collectively bowing down together in front of Shri Mataji, raise Kundalini and put ourselves into Bandhan.
chakra given by Shri Mataji herself in her book, The Creation. Muladhara, as we all know, has 4 petals. Please, can everyone come into the meditation mode, please? Please, please, please. The first petal goes downwards. The second one goes to the left. The third goes to the right. And the fourth petal goes upwards. Each petal has 3 arrows each. The innermost part, the middle part, and the outer part. We first keep our attention on the first petal, innermost part. Listen to the affirmation with full attention. After the affirmation is complete, we bring our attention to the Sahasrara. Then again we go to the Muladhara on the middle portion of the first petal. Listen to the affirmation and go to the Sahasrara, and so on. It's a very short meditation and it's very effective. Let's all pray to Shri Mataji, who is Shri Ganesha. First petal, which goes downwards in the front, innermost part. Shri Mataji, please give me harmony. Please give me harmony, Mother. Middle part. Shri Mataji, please give me balance. Outermost part. Shri Mataji, please give me sensitivity to innocence. The second petal, which goes to the left, the innermost part. Mother, please give me mastery over evil enticements like lust, greed, temptations. The middle part. Shri Mataji, please give me victory over evil spirits inside me and hovering around me. Outermost part. Mother, please give me spontaneous victory over evil spirits hovering around other people. The integration of all the parts of the second petal gives us confidence in one's own divinity. We come to know that we are divine. The third petal, which goes to the right, the innermost part. Mother, please make me completely humble to you, to God. Shri Mataji, you are my God. You are my Mother. You are Shri Adi Shakti. Please make me humble to you, Shri Mataji, at all times. Middle portion. Mother, please give me innate wisdom. Please develop my wisdom, the wisdom which is inside me. The outermost part. Mother, please make me one with pure divine knowledge and truth. The libraries of divine knowledge be one with me. The integration of all the parts of the third petal gives total awareness and witnessing power, total knowledge of scriptures and of the truth. The fourth petal, which goes upwards, innermost part. Mother, please give me fearlessness. Make me brave. श्री माताजी मुझे वीर बनाना, मुझे आपका वीर पुत्र बनाना, मुझे आपकी वीर पुत्री बनाना। श्री माताजी मुझे वीर बनाना। The second part, the middle part, Shri Mataji, please give me collective consciousness. And the outermost part, Mother, please establish Vishwa Nirmal Dharma within me, in my body, my mind, in all my 5 koshas. Let Vishwa Nirmal Dharma flow through me and reach the whole world. Penetrate into the whole wide world. The integration of all the parts of the 4th petal gives embodiment of Dharma, seeking nectar of existence as divine instruments of the truth.
So, for today's theme, we should say that we have to achieve our innocence within ourselves and feel the innocence of the Virat. The question of Ganesha Virata, we can say Virata Ganesha, where in the Virat, the innocence we have to feel. So that we become innocent, our sins are washed off, that we are cleansed by that innocence, so that this I-ness is lost from you, this original sin is washed away from us, and we become that beautiful being who is the proud child of God and who is the prize.
Petals met.
Just absorb those vibrations and we'll sit silently for a couple of minutes. Just before we say Allahu Akbar, we'll say one mantra to Shri Radha Krishna Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Radha Krishna Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Good maryadas also people can give up, saying that we don't want any maryadas, we are free, we can do whatever we like. But in that freedom, what do you achieve? Your animal instinct works in that freedom and you think you are a very free personality. Then we have maryadas of our country. God has not made different countries at all. Nor it is true there are different countries, but variety is there. Variety of people, variety of places is there. These varieties must be accepted as something very artistic. And one should not get ruined and confused with those ideas that we are Americans, we are Indians, we are this and we are that. We are not. Now you can know after Sahaja Yoga that you are all Sahaja Yogis. And you don't belong to any country as such. The country may belong to you, but you don't belong to the country. I mean, the work is today to understand that if you really want to care for all these countries and all that, then you must do some work. Work of Sahaja Yoga, so that people get rid of these tricky ideas of fighting for territory, for this, for that. All over the world this is going on. We want this land, we want that land. Land belongs to God, not to human beings. And what is the use of fighting for land, I don't understand. But this confusion is there and illusion is there, and people work out on this confusion and illusion to such an extent that they ruin their lives, the lives of their children. So many people are lost, so many people are in the lunatic asylum, I should say, because they end up in some sort of a refugee camp. They are having a good house, nicely living there, then you become a refugee. Why? Because they believe that they can have their own land, they can have their own place, and they should live there. This idea comes, I think, from some stupid leaders who want to have for themselves these lands. And that's how people fight for land. There's no need to fight for land or fight for your country or fight for this or fight for that. But the situation is such that unless and until you fight, you cannot get to the truth. And that's why, if you remember, that Sri Krishna told Arjuna that you fight. You have to fight, that's your work. You have to fight these people because they are the people who do not live with dharma. They are adharmis, so you have to fight. And that is how his fighting was so much justified, because after fighting the war, they got back what they deserved. They were deceived. And this is what Sri Krishna said, that you should not, by any chance, become a slave of these people, but you fight it back. So fighting also is justified in the divine discretion. It's again the divine discretion, where you have to fight because you don't want to be a slave. If you are a slave, you are no good. So for that you can fight. But when people start fighting for separation or for territory, is not correct. On the contrary, one should never think of separating from the mainlands. It creates lots of problems. But now we believe in the global religion. We believe in the global territory. We don't have to ask for anything. Anywhere you go, you are the citizen of that place. Anybody who wants to go to Russia ever, the whole Russians will be with you. You go to America, they will be with you. That's how, because all these are ideas of human beings. And if the human beings get transformed, there will be no problem of any war or any territory to be achieved. This was the divine discretion of Sri Krishna, which is instilled within us. As you know, that this is a part and parcel of Vishuddhi Chakra, where Shri Krishna resides. But when he rises to your Sahasrara, when he rises to that level, then he becomes Virata. So Virata's chakra is placed in the head here above the Agya. And this Virat is the form of Sri Krishna who has risen above the Agya. When you are risen above the Agya, you become a part and parcel of Virata's land, we can say. Because unless and until you are above your ego, you are still involved with yourself and with wrong ideas of Maryadas. But when you rise above that and you become the Virat, the great, then you are in the land of Virata. And Virata's powers are tremendous. As been seen by Arjuna, the form of Virat. The power of Virat becomes so tremendous that it acts globally. It acts in such a manner that you sit here and anywhere it can act. You have seen that now. Many times people say, Mother, it's a miracle. My mother was sick and she was not here and I just prayed and she got all right. This is all the power of Virat. The power of Virat is that it can penetrate into the subtle side of human beings in such a manner that everything we are connected. We are not separate. Every drop is connected with the ocean. We are connected with the whole universe. And when you become the citizens, I should say, of Virat, then all the things with which you are connected also get your vibrations, your ideas, your ambitions, everything passes through that. And it works. It works. You have seen how many miracles have taken place in your life. It is the Virata Shakti that works. Now for that, we have to know how to do worship of Virata. First of all, you have to rise above your ego. Very important. Otherwise, how can you worship? There is your ego standing in between, and how can you rise up to the point of Virat? You have to pass through that. Once you are above your ego, you enter into the kingdom of Virat. There the king is the Virat, and you are the subject who are looked after completely by Virata Shakti, by the power of Virat. But at that stage you become really a universal personality in a way, because whatever are problems universal. Now not necessarily that they should be attached to you or connected to you. Supposing a person is of that level, now there may be a war in some other country. It can stop. Somebody who is being oppressed can win over. Anywhere your compassion moves, it works out. Whenever your attention will go, it will work out. And sometimes you are surprised as to how it works, Mother, how these things work out, how these coincidences have taken place. Only thing is, you have crossed that state of your ego and have gone into the state of Virat. Which is a very important thing to do, is to enter into the area of Virat. Then you don't think this is your country, this belongs to you, that belongs to you. this belonging business finishes up. Then you belong to Virat. And he uses you for his own purpose in the sense that when your whole thinking is different, becomes global thinking, then he acts. And then his powers are manifold. And Krishna's power is that he uses a conch to call people. I have given conches to all the leaders. So we have to now announce and call people. But at the level of Virat, you don't have to do all that. At the level of Virat, it just, people see it, they'll know. Just, they will watch you and they will know. Just, they'll think you are human beings and you are so sweet, so good, just like gems shining all the time, so they'll be impressed. This comes through the Virata's blessing. When you become that, then you forget about other things, like you have big positions or anything, you come from a very rich family, or that, all these nonsensical things which are actually not true. And all these things on which you want to exist are no more. People like to show off their wealth. Some people like to be very sort of demonstrative of what they think they are. But in the case of a person who rises about his ego and is a part and parcel of that Virata Shakti, enters into the kingdom of Virat, he knows he's very small. He's very small compared to that, and he just dissolves into that Shakti. And this should happen to us, that we should humble down. We should humble down and know that our powers, whatever we have, if they give us ego, we should get rid of it. We should not have that ego. We should get rid of it, and we should actually achieve that state where you can be called as citizens of the Virata's power. May God bless you all.
We'll continue in silence. Jai Shri Mataji. We'll say the last verse of the 3 great mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradaini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Thank you everyone for being part of our program this morning. It's always great starting the day together. When you're ready to finish, please do so in the Sahaja way and then have a wonderful day. Jai Shri Mataji, everybody.